New study shows that British people are placing less importance on instilling obedience in their children compared to other countries. According to the Policy Institute at King's College London, Britain's came 20th out of 24 when it comes to obedience and 23rd out of 24 when it comes to responsibility. So teaching your kids obedience and state responsibility, can I just say, when you look around right now, is that a massive shock, actually? But the report states that countries which make obedience a top priority are Nigeria, Mexico and Egypt, whilst Japan, China, South Korea and Sweden, across those two topics, ranked below the UK. Joining us live from Devon is home educator and digital creator is Karen Howden. Karen, thank you very, very much. Should we be teaching kids obedience and responsibility more? I mean, why are we not?
Well, I think, and hello, I don't know what parents are ranking these sort of virtues. I mean, when you are parenting a child, it's all about teaching them the traditional ways of being. You know how you need to behave, you know, you need to be polite, you need to be kind. And I can't really say I would prioritize anything. I know that my children need to behave a certain way because they need boundaries. They like boundaries. They need to know where they stop, where's the limit, not just for, you know, comportment, but also for safety.
Carol, can I ask? Look, you don't have to answer this, but where are you on the old? Is it ever all right to give your kid a clip round the ear debate?
I knew you were going to ask me that, and I'm not getting involved.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. See, I don't have to get involved because I haven't got kids, so I can't. No one can ask me that question. But I will say I'm not opposed to it. Right, I'm not opposed to it in principle, but anyway, we will leave that particular topic there then for you. But for me, it seems like there's a rise now in people going, you know, free-range parenting and all of this stuff. And what that culminates in, as far as I can tell, is a child screaming and kicking the back of my seat on an aeroplane and the parent just ignoring it.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's important to note is that this generation of parents aren't any better than previous generations of parents. We may have quite different parenting styles, but that doesn't mean that we've got it right. And it also doesn't mean that our parents' generation got it right either. And I think the focus, which is highlighted in the study, is that maybe for the generation before us, there was more of a priority on obedience, as in you are seen and not heard, or you very much take your parents' lead. Yeah. And I think that now our generation are very much about emphasizing kindness, supporting independence, encouraging that sort of self-discovery, as opposed to, no, you are under the rule of your mother and father.
I think there's an indulgement maybe of a fantasy at times, perhaps you could say. You know, the kids should have a healthy mixture, I think, of, you know, really nice enjoyment, freedom to explore the world and to dream and it to be a magical place, but also taught that you chew with your mouth closed and you say please and thank you, and, you know, please, for the love of God, don't embarrass me at a restaurant.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the number of times that I have spoken through gritted teeth, you know, just for her. But I think it's important to note that, I mean, my husband and I were both teachers, or we have a history of being teachers, and we understand the importance of children understanding boundaries, what's right, what's wrong. Don't embarrass us, be polite, you know, do yourself a service. You know, I understand, obviously we're country living. My boys don't own shoes more of the time than not. They're just barefoot all the time. But I do understand the mutual respect for people who don't have children and that they are out in society. Don't forget, we are growing the next generation to fit into a society where there are expectations of them to behave.
But this is my problem. This is part of the problem. This is the part of the problem, which is, you know, I do tend to look around at society a bit now, and I think, well, that ship might have sailed, unfortunately. But look, thank you very much. Great to chat. Lovely to see you again. Have a lovely weekend. It's Karen Howden there.